Hello there, welcome to Two Rooms Cottage. We're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough at the moment to see how we go. Up the driveway, as you can see, the original cottage was 2 rooms in 1860. The gardens, circular driveway, and over through the trees there, the top paddock. We'll have a look at the outside of the property in a little while. Go through and do the house first. Through the trees there you can see the tennis court. Through to the side of the house. What you're looking at over there is the studio and the carport, and behind the carport is the garden shed. Walking up to the front door. Walking up to the front door. Into the living room. There's the old fireplace, all the beautiful old stonework. Through to the kitchen and the dining room beyond, and the beautiful flagstone floor that goes all the way through. And out the other end to the French doors which lead to the back of the property. On my right here, we'll go into the main bedroom. Still the stone walls, this time they've been painted, and the timber ceiling. Behind me, where we walked in the door, is the living room, and that flows through to the kitchen. Gas hot plates, electric oven, and a dishwasher, and space for the fridge there. Through here is the dining room. There again we've got the wooden ceilings. To the left is the toilet and the bathroom with the clawfoot bath and the shower. Wooden ceilings throughout. So that is our second bedroom. This is the brick extension. As you can see, it's been very well done because the flagstone floor has gone all the way through. And up here is the loft. And this is what's up in the loft. We've got 2 beds, a skylight, fabulous for children. They love it up here. we're back down to go out through the back doors and out into the backyard. We've got the arbour with all the plants, the old tennis court in the distance, and that's the boundary of the property just behind the tennis court. And then we've got the gazebo over there. The lawn area is coming back round the verandas of the house, and this is the outside toilet. Well, actually it's a powder room. So that's for the use when you're outside around the studio and the garden shed. This is what the studio looks like. It's a shed that's lined and it has power. Concrete floor. Okay, so we've got the back end of the place with the shed and the open fronted shed. We'll go in and have a look at the shed, and there you have it. Steel frame, concrete floor, but it's not powered. Sliding door, lockable. Okay, here we've got the open fronted sheds, and walking down towards the back of the property. Water tank here. Looking towards the back or the side of the house, you've got the back of the studio, you've got water tanks, and you've got the covered orchard. That shed and that house are the neighbours. The fence of this paddock is just this side of that house. So this paddock belongs to it. We're at the top of the property, part of the property that's on the corner of Julimar Road and Hardest Chitty Road. Standing in the shade and shelter belt that's on the paddocks that's on the corner of Julimar Road and Hardest Chitty Road, where we've got all these trees, all the shade. Going down towards the end of the property. Standing looking down at the dam, as you can see it's a sizable dam. The house down there is the next neighbours down on Hardest Chitty Road. They've got a reasonable amount of acreage down there, and the gorgeous view that you can see from here of those hills beyond. Now that dam has only just dried up in February after a very long hot summer, so it did very, very well. And as you can see, even though the land is undulating, it's not mountain goat country, following the Hardest Chitty Road up and looking back to the sheds of the house. Not steep at all. Here we have the covered orchard, which also happens to be the chook run, which is a very sensible way of doing it, because the chooks can then eat any of the grubs that are in the fruit that has fallen from the trees. Large rainwater tank, used now for the gardens, but right up until February was just for household use. There's another tank behind the shed, a poly tank that